Hey, welcome to Chef Patricio's Kitchen. Today we are making Nico's famous bacon and 4-cheese mac, all right? And so the reason why it's so famous is because Nico is my stepson, every time I make it, he eats it for like 4 days straight, doesn't eat anything else. So right now what we're doing is we got a gallon of milk on the stove, slowly bringing it up to temperature. The only problem is take that slow time to get that milk up to temperature, okay? And we got the bacon cooker. So basically, it's a bechamel. A bechamel is just a thickened cream sauce, and it's your basis for your Alfredo, it's your basis for your chowder, it's basis for your cheese sauce. So we had the milk. I got a gallon of milk here. I make a large batch because it takes some time to make. And now what we're gonna do is, this is my bacon fat, right? We're gonna make a roux out of the bacon fat because that's where all your smoke and all your flavor. Strain the bacon fat through this coffee filter that I stole from my coffee machine. Okay. So I'm gonna add some flour to that. It's usually double the amount. This is a bacon fat roux. Okay, so I strained it nice and beautiful, right? And this is the consistency that you want. And you want to make it, it's almost like a dough, right? You'll see it. And what happens is when you heat up the pan, it'll move around nicely, and you can flip it. You want to cook it a little bit. Cook the flour out of it because you don't want a floury tasting sauce. Okay. I also got my pasta started. Anytime you're making pasta, the water needs to be heavily salted. All right. So we're not going to salt the cream sauce because we're going to add a lot of cheese that has a lot of sauce in it. All right. Okay, so here we are. We're gonna thicken the bechamel sauce. We have our bacon fat turned into a roux with flour. Then you want to let it cool down a little bit, not 100%, but you want to let it cool down because if you add it to the sauce, it's gonna bubble like I've explained in my last video and stuff like that. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna thicken this up. Okay, so the sauce is thick, right? I used my nice blender, my hand blender. It's beautiful. Now we're gonna add our cheese, okay? So the trick to this is the Gouda. This is the Gouda. It comes in a block, right? So we're gonna add that slowly, okay? You wanna add onion powder. The classic bechamel has onion and nutmeg in it. We're not gonna add nutmeg today. My cheese. We're gonna finish this. This is the type of pasta we're using. You see it? Great thing about it, it's curly and the cheese really gets involved in it. And so what we're gonna do is you're just gonna take our bacon and we're not even gonna chop it. We're just gonna crush it up like that, right? Maybe if it's a little stringy, we want to chop it, we just might do that because this one, a rough chop. Mix it all up with this. Now I'm just gonna add my cheese sauce here. I'm gonna make this really creamy. That's why I made a lot of cheese sauce. I want this like creamy. All right. We're gonna just season breadcrumbs. I just got some from the store. I'm not gonna go crazy on the seasoned breadcrumbs. I'm just gonna go nice and light. Nice cheddar, okay. Go in the oven for about 10-15 minutes, get a nice color on it. Okay, so here we are. We're gonna finish the dish. It just came out of the oven. Set up. So we're just going to give a nice scoop of this, nice and creamy. This is how we want it, nice and creamy. Put a little parsley, right? And we're going to finish it with a little Parmesan. Okay? There you go. Nico's famous bacon and 4-cheese mac, all right? Okay, bye-bye.